The one that's taking out running, she in homeschool, but she going to 6th grade too. They doing something. Let me see what they doing. Okay. Period.
Yeah, my brother used to do that. I had to take her out though. They were doing too much for me.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Seahawks of Virginia Beach taking on the Condors of Mexico City.
Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. He's being about my name. Like I said, you have to be perfect like this. You got to be now they grown and stuff like now. They look girls. They look girls on the game.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
It's too late. You don't want to play on it. It's too late.
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I believe it.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team that said, you'll be calling the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Next to the air. And this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there. But overall, this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Operating
from the ground, here's Nix. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, it's Williams.
Touchdown! Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Condors put the Knights' first points on the board as they took the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Good, Teddy.
Fighting his way through contact. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Richardson looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct? I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
That's not.
Plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Ready?
Chicken over.
Now it's Richardson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You taking no drawers?
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Richardson.
Oh, shit. It's up to the figure.
Not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Hold on,
That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Still be down.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
How about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game yourself.
Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little
Is that at least?
toss.
And it has to be a sharp
At least.
because of where they are on the field.
What up, my dog?
Traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Right down the middle.
What's up, Elise? Elise, those are my brothers, and they hungry.
And this one definitely
You have me, Elise?
the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So
The host, that's my little brother. The no little Treasy, that's my oldest brother.
At the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, try to tackle it, gives him some room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oh, we can
Gain
tell.
of 32 that time.
We start that goofy shit.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. To throw, here's Nix.
Man, pick the damn ball up.
It's incomplete. We're trying to find Jamison Williams.
Hey, where the baby at, Elise?
You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
With the lack of pass defense, they do make up for it in run
Right, calm the fuck on, man.
against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum.
Where the fuck is the ball going? Y'all ain't give me the fucking ball. That's crazy.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
She ain't gonna get you no damn chip. She lying.
You, but I got them stuff too.
Over there, Doritos. Oh, you talking at least? That girl got 7 things of chips on her damn refrigerator, so.
Pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there.
He said,
They're
"Well,
going to need to
baby
come
two
up with
cook.
something better here
It's
on
baby
3rd and
cook,
goal.
not baby two cook." He's
They've
sweet.
been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
This nigga got no fucking scheme, dog. This shit is so ass. Where everybody at least?
And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by
That's even
McPherson,
better.
up and good. And that makes the
Where
score
everybody at?
14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Maybe everybody need to go hit somebody in the face.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This STB is crazy, bro. What the hell is, who the hell is that, at least?
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I think they tired of hearing you talk.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Are you fucking kidding me, game?
Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Here we go.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Nix from the shotgun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, Solomon. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Nix. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. 22 yards in the
Fucking ball.
1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run on 1st down. Solomon. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing Nix. That's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
You need no offense. Just let my wife do it.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Nix.
This nigga have no fucking scheme. Y'all just let this nigga do this stupid shit.
Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Condors have retaken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. Richardson completes it.
Hey, Juicy.
So now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you want balance when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the line of
The loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Me and you both ain't been on live in forever.
2
I'm
minutes
gonna
remaining
go
in
live
this
tomorrow
first
when I get up.
half of football.
For me? Cause I know when I go live, you want me to stay on all goddamn night.
Now let's see how the offense
Damn
still
well I
out
got work
there.
in the
They
morning.
like to go on 4th and 11.
Me and you both. I took a nap my day.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
Some bullshit, man. I forgot. My boy Gio,
And the
some
ball will
other.
go over on downs on the short side of the field.
He said y'all beefing.
On first down.
That's what he said.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
2nd and 11. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What time she get off?
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Fires one, but incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
I'm a hope. Wait, so how the hell am I gonna be?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go.
That's what you gotta do. Engagement.
Back to back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Now,
Now it's 2nd and 10.
I got
and Richardson back to throw it. Before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Firing quickly here. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down and 6 now. Richardson working from the gun. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now the Seahawks call the second
Fragrance.
3 timeouts. That means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, it's Richardson. Now he'll take this and run. And he will take this one in.
I seen him.
As the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
I guess he's good. Fragrance.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards
Still on my
halftime.
night. I think so. You tell me what's up. Tell us what's going on in this.
The 20 to the 24.
Nigga, you just woke up a year ago.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing to start the drive. Knicks.
Come on, stupid ass game. This game so ass, dog. They'll give niggas any damn thing.
Here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on down and try to get 3 before halftime. McPherson's kick is good.
You told me. Oh, you said we're not gonna lie. Oh, you said we're not gonna lie. My fault.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
I'll be lying tomorrow. Especially when I'm about to get off work.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20.
You know I work 6 a.m. to 2 tomorrow. Like I did today.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hey, Fragrance, what's your boy saying?
First half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here.
You said he text you some good? Yeah, that's the black holy shit, bro.
In the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first
You
down.
said what?
There he goes, and for good
You know,
reason.
I'm black. I went to sleep, and I got
And earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shot if they continue to run for first down.
Well, I underthrow that. How the fuck do that happen? Stupid bitch.
As his guys will get the football back.
We all Eastern.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now before
He went off on lefty.
play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Oh.
It's just their
He went off on lefty again.
as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I guess he's from Chicago.
2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
Yes.
Knicks. And able to get this across the 20 before
He's trying to reach up.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Man, that nigga is. He ain't got really. The damn.
To keep the drive moving.
I I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense.
They got
They
them
might
damn
throw
trees.
it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Right back to him on first down.
Yeah, shit, Gary, you better stroll up and look. Yeah, I shared the motherfucking live.
Just what you want on a first down.
What do you think Fragrance got in?
8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
You know, it's always a time of day for me to go off. Fragrance.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Oh, no. Y'all know. I don't need to. Oh, people say squash shit. I think about it. I try to consider it shit.
They're going. It's Knicks.
So yeah, what the fuck that shit gonna stop?
They'll take this to the outside of midfield before going out of bounds.
My little brother was just in there.
On 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So
They
this
said,
drive going to
yeah,
continue.
Tupac brother said this, he said it. He said, nigga, I'm the same way in the motherfucking city.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you
See
what,
where
this
everybody
defense
goes.
hasn't played its best, but
Shit
it's still
changed
right
about
in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Real life.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll
Oh,
try
yeah.
to make amends on 2nd and 15. Knicks to the air.
Bro, come the fuck on, Madden. Y'all stop giving this nigga stupid shit like that.
He's inside the 30.
Alright, hold up. Let me tune the fuck up. Apparently, every time that nigga get catches, some weak ass animations. Look at that bullshit. And then nigga gets to the outside. Crazy. Alright, Atlanta.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Condors will add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, dangerous return man showing it here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
it's caught at the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Seahawks 35. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
6-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Knicks. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Knicks. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Richardson looking to throw this. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will take it in for a touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Bombers.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And it is incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, such a close game, a very big one. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and playing it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what they have, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
And the Virginia Beach first down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Rig alert! Let's go, lady!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step away. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one gives these guys a 12-point lead.
Condors 37. Michael Dixon set to
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Ready. Captain. Throw.
To throw, here's Nix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's first down. Operating from the gun. Nix. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
60, 19 right, 60 back, Warriors 70. Mustang 19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes...
I know he won't beat me.
Wait, did y'all throw it already?
There you go.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait.
That's the gym. That shit.
No, you won. Wait.